For a very limited time, join our giveaways and take the chances to win with us, just check the description. Sushi coin and its related trade, SUSHISWAP, have been the subject of much interest lately. Sushi has been on truly an excursion up until this point, provoking a glance at what could occur straight away. Before we get into discussing the sushi coin cost forecast, however, we should initially investigate what sushi coin is and what it does. What is sushi? Sushi coin is the local badge of the SUSHISWAP decentralized trade, DEX. SUSHISWAP was set up in 2020 by a mysterious individual, or potentially a gathering of people, who went by the name Chef Nomi. To support the trade, clients tie up their resources into brilliant agreements, PC programs intended to implement lawful circumstances to make liquidity pools. Brokers then, at that point, trade their tokens and coins all through the liquidity pool, meaning they can trade on the DEX. There is no such thing as on the off chance that a pool, clients can make one and set their paces of trade, albeit this can be rectified sometime later. Assuming you exchange against a resource that is secured in, you need to pay a charge that is dispersed to all supporters in the liquidity pool, in view of how much the singular patron has placed in. Holding sushi coin permits you to give your opinion on choices connected with the administration of SUSHISWAP itself. You can decide on recommendations that are intended to assist with working on the manner in which the trade and its environment work. Anybody can make a proposition to be decided on, yet there is one significant proviso. While any individual who holds sushi coin can cast a ballot, such votes are simply warning, instead of restricting. This implies individuals chosen by coin holders need to endorse the choices made by the electorate. From the Sushi White Paper. The white paper portrays the stage as a local area-driven association work to tackle what may be known as the liquidity issue. It proceeds to portray the issue as the powerlessness of divergent types of liquidity to interface with business sectors in a decentralized manner, as well as the other way around. To settle this issue, the white paper says, sushi entwines many decentralized markets and instruments. Thus far, sushi's center items incorporate a DEX and loaning market, yield instruments and marking subordinates. The record expresses. Sushi's items are designed in a way that permits the whole stage to keep up with decentralized administration of sushi token holders, while proceeding to improve on the aggregate establishments by plan. Though major underlying changes are decided on by the local area, the everyday activities, rebalancing of pools and proportions, business technique, and by and large advancement, is eventually settled on by our sushi chef Zero's Maki and the center group. Sushi coin history. Before we go into sushi cost expectations, we should investigate the symbolic set of experiences. It is worth focusing on that past execution is no mark of future outcomes, except for it is as yet valuable to have some thought of how the crypto has answered specific occasions. At the point when sushi coin hit the business sectors toward the finish of August 2020, it was an exceptionally unstable cash. On 28 August, it opened at $3.40, increased by almost 53% to arrive at a high of $5.20, then, at that point, dropped over 75% to a low of $1.26, prior to returning up beyond twofold to close at $2.55. The following day, it arrived at a low of $0.6966, a drop of 86% from the past intraday high. Then on 1 September, there was at an intraday high of $11.93, an ascent of over 1,600% from the low of only 3 days prior. Regardless of whether we represent it being another cash where individuals are never completely certain how to respond, this seemed to be a coin that could go any place and do anything. There were, in any case, dark mists not too far off. On 5 September, Chef Nomi sold around $14 million worth of their sushi tokens, and things took a fast slump. It seemed like each sushi coin value forecast was destroyed and quickly reworked as the coin's worth dove. It began the day at $4.59 and went up to $5.02, yet when the news broke, it dropped over 72% to $1.38. There was a little recuperation and Sushi shut the day at $1.95, yet the harm was finished. Things needed to change with SUSHISWAP. Cook Nomi got Sam Bankman-Fried, the pioneer behind the FTX decentralized trade DEX, to run the DEX. Bankman-Fried had been exceptionally condemning of what could have been viewed as a mat force, telling his Twitter supporters that culinary specialist Nomi sucks. However, his history implied he was picked as a reasonable pioneer. The cost of sushi spiraled downwards. It fell underneath $2 again on 15 September and beneath $1 on 4 October. The fall was not finished, and sushi's low came on 4 November, when it reached as far down as possible at an untouched low of $0.4727. Things changed when sushi became involved with a crypto blast that portrayed the initial not many long stretches of 2021. It began January 2021 at $2.86, currently a really uplifting rebound from the lows of under 2 months prior, and shut the month at $10.16, an ascent of over 250%. February 2021 saw the direction rise, and the month's end cost of $15.03 was exceptionally good, yet March's last cost of $14.87 may have disheartened some. In any case, that was not the whole story, in light of the fact that its intraday high of $23.28 addressed an unsurpassed high. April saw one more generally speaking drop, and when it finished off the month at $14.36, certain individuals might have imagined that strength would have been sushi's new watchword. May, be that as it may, was the month when financial backers truly went on a rollercoaster ride. The extraordinary crypto day crash of 19 May saw sushi come to an intraday high of $21.95 before it tumbled down to $10.38, more than dividing in the space of hours. However, the misfortunes were not finished. On 11 June 2021, sushi dipped under $10, apparently for good. On 6 July 2021, the news that SUSHISWAP planned to refresh its conventions implied it came to an intraday high of $9.38. Notwithstanding, the sushi coin cost before long dropped down and, on 20 July 2021, it tumbled to an intraday low underneath $6. Fortunately for financial backers, SUSHISWAP's 20 July declaration of its own in-house robotized market producer, Trident, saw restored revenue in the coin, and by 23 July 2021, it was exchanging around the $8 mark. In the following 2 months, the sushi coin cost bit by bit rose further and arrived at a pinnacle of $15.09.